Hello, children. It is me, Lord REDHOOD Prime TF, your Lord and Master and resident YouTuber on YouTube. Fuck yeah! Fuck you, you're gay. It's Pride Month, so I can call you gay. I'm bisexual myself, so I get a pass. I can say anything. I can say all the slurs. Fatty, fat, fuck stick, cunt, fuck, eat. So sorry. So I'm here to offer you a review, if that is fine with all of you. Anyway, I know why you clicked on this review. You know why you clicked on this review. We all know why you clicked on this review, which is this... Sorry. Which is this guy. Stereo Series Concept Art Megatron, my lover. No, really, he is my lover. I make love to this thing, like, constantly. Vigorously. Passionately. Sorry. And you, all 1,300 something of you, are gonna watch it! Because you clicked on this video! And if you don't, well, I guess you just have to die. I'm really sorry about this. Anyway, so we are in fact going to be talking about the Studio Series Concept Art Megatron, which was released recently. And also, I would like to say that, there's a collab coming up. Yeah, people! I managed to score a collab with Jobby the... No, it's Hoist in Hollywood. I would get Jobby if I could, but I can't. I can't. What do you want from me? I can't get Jobby the fucking Hong to be on here? You really think I'm gonna get Jobby the Hong? Gobby the Gong? Shabby the... I'll stop. Anyway, point is, my parents will be home soon, and they're gonna kick my ass. And you do not... You probably want that. I do not want that. So what are we gonna do? We are gonna review the Concept Art Megatron. And you're gonna fucking watch it, because if you don't, I will fucking molest you! Moving on. Now, what hasn't already been said by everyone and their unreasonably attractive wife who should not be on the internet because of the high possibility of me taking her away from you about this figure? Now, there's a lot. Everyone loves it, but there's a lot that don't like it, mostly because of the vehicle modes being the tank mode and the god-awful other tank mode. We are not talking about the thing. It does not exist. Now, overall, it is a amazing figure, okay? There's no if, and, or buts about it. It's an amazing looking figure. And it just... It's a concept figure of a Transformer who didn't even appear in the movie. That being Megatron, my husband. Apart from you, Soundwave, I still love you. Come here. You know you're the only one for me.
But you just said you love Megatron.
No, I know I said I love Megatron, but I love you.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
I don't know if I can trust you.
Baby. Go back up there, you fucking slut. But Megatron is different. He's awesome. Now, he's a leader class figure. Is the lighting gonna keep fucking changing? Can the sun not fucking... What the fuck? Are you good? We're good. Anyway, before the fucking sun interrupted me, but yeah, no. So, like, what was I saying? Did the fucking lighting change again? Motherfucker! I thought I was good with the audio because, well, I got this.
I got my headphones. I can use the mic in my headphones, but what the fuck am I gonna do about the lighting?
I'm gonna find a new review station. That's what I'm gonna do. Hello. I, in fact, could not find a new review station with good lighting, so we are gonna do a voiceover from now on. I hate my life. The Studio Series Concept Art Megatron is an absolutely edge-worthy figure that you should absolutely get. I mean, it's jam-packed with articulation, range, the look. It has a pretty good size, even though I'm not really that comfortable with how much I paid for this because of the size. It is still a good size, you know. He does tower over most Voyager primes, so that's good at least, you know. I do like that they at least attempted to make him taller than Optimus. That's awesome, you know. You know me, I do like Megatron being taller. But yeah, no, this is a great figure. It looks cool. The aesthetic is really nice. It has little to no kibble, which is awesome. Obviously, it has kibble, but like it still looks. The silhouette is really nice, is what I'm saying. It looks really nice. Now back to the price. I paid 80 bucks, 800 krowners, Swedish krowners, that is, for... Don't you fucking move again, camera. Don't be like the fucking sun! Don't you move. Don't you fucking move, young man! We good? Okay. This is bothering me. Let me move it back. Yay! I paid Swedish krowners for this, 800 exact. And that's because it got imported. Now, this figure goes for like... damn. I think it goes for like 50 in the US. This went for $30 more over here because it got imported. Everything gets more expensive when it gets imported over here. So that is why I don't get Mafex figures. For everyone fucking telling me why I don't get Mafex DC figures instead of DC Multiverse, they're too expensive! They're too expensive! They get imported here, and they go up in price. Leave me alone! And I don't know when Rhoda's coming out. Stop bothering me! And our leader classes are shrinking. Now, there's a reason for this. They're prioritizing the engineering for the leader classes over the size. And that's cool. That's cool. I still would rather have a bigger Megatron, though. I'm just saying. Again, he's bigger than most primes, but I'm paying for a leader class, and I'm getting a fucking jumped-up Voyager class. Oh, but it's shrinkflation. Shut the fuck up. Stop apologizing. If I wanted a Voyager class, I'd get a fucking Voyager class. And I'd get this if it was a Voyager class. And again, I get they were doing the engineering thing. They prioritized the engineering. And this does have masterful engineering. Not in the transformations, but in the robot mode, this is fucking awesome sauce. I want to shove this up my colon and shit it out again. This is peak Transformers. But it's not big enough for me. I'm just saying. I paid a lot for this. I'd like that to be reflected in the size of the figures. But hey, that's just me. I get not everyone cares about the shrinkflation problem for our leaders. But I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. They could have just made this a Voyager. Could have just made this a really nicely made Voyager. But no, it was a leader class. Anyway, it's still cool. I really like the design, though. The design is so cool. Like the fusion cannon. His fusion cannon is so nice looking. Now, it's a little skinny at the end of the barrel, but whatever. I don't fucking care. It looks cool. It has some really nice sculpting to it. It also can collapse into this weird little thingy you can put on his back. I prefer the shoulder cannon look they got him with, but yeah, you can collapse and just put it on his back if you want. I think I'm just going to put this on his forearm, though. You know, that's the Megatron style. Speaking of Megatron style, look at this body. It looks so cool. Look at it. Look at it. It looks so fucking nicey. So nicey. I'm off the fucking perk. I drank a lot of coffee today, so I'm really sorry about this. I'm not trying to be funny and loud. This is just me in the morning. I'm gonna cut that out. It looks so fucking good, dude. And the head. Look at this. Look at how nice the head looks. Pause. I mean, first off, they got the bucket head. I am so fucking tired of not getting the bucket head. I mean, we're getting it at everything else. It's just the movies have taken forever to implement his bucket head in Fusion Canon. We got the Fusion Canon in fucking TLK, but that was a shit fucking movie. Here we have the bucket head, but it's not canon. Which makes me question why I even have this. It's still the bucket head. It's such a essential design of Megatron. It's not Megatron without the bucket head. It works without the bucket head, sure, but it doesn't feel right. It's like Superman without his trunks. It doesn't look right. It doesn't. Superman without his trunks, it doesn't break up the blue. The trunks are there to break up the blue, not to mention it has an origin in the fact that most superheroes were kind of based off the strongmen in, like, circuses, and that's a really cool fact. So, Superman without the red trunks, it just doesn't fucking look right. Same way Megatron without the Fusion Cannon and Buckethead doesn't fucking look right. It's an abomination against nature, and you should fucking hate it because I hate it. My opinion is the absolute. I'm just kidding. Not really. But it just looks right. And also, I like how you can actually, the more you look at his face, the more you can actually tell the facial features. Now, I wasn't the biggest fan of the face, just because it's a little over-designed for my liking, but it still looks good. It looks really good. I can even kind of make out his lips. His luscious lips. It looks really good, though. It looks really good. But yeah, this looks fucking awesome. And just think about what this means for Studio Series, right? Just, this is a character that didn't appear in the movie. It never appeared. Same thing with Sunstreaker. Never appeared in the movie, but they had concept art for it. And this means a lot, because this means we could be getting figures that never appeared in these movies. We're most likely gonna be getting a transit soon. And that's so spectacular, which is why I've decided to invite my good friend, Hoist in Hollywood, to talk about the issue. So, yeah, take it up, Cam.
Hello, I'm Hoist in Hollywood. You might recognize my voice from some of Red's work. For example, memorable roles like this guy.
My boss rips his henchman apart just for saying his real name. I wouldn't really be making any demands.
Or this guy.
Shut up!
Oh, or this guy.
You got a hard fight ahead of you because we wreckers don't go down easy, so frankly, you can go get scrapped!
I also have a YouTube channel, too, actually. Red asked me to pretty much talk about the repercussions of Concept Art Megatron being introduced into the Studio Series, and well, we're living through it. You see, kids, back in the day when a Transformers movie came out, instead of just getting some characters in Studio Series form and a weird subline that's Walmart exclusive or something, a Transformer movie would get a whole toy line all to itself, coming up before and staying even after the movie's release. The toy lines were massive, and to fill up space, we would get a lot of repaints and figures of characters that don't exist in the movie. If we were lucky, those would be of vehicles that showed up in the movie and didn't transform. Studio Series has mostly stayed away from repaints and characters that weren't on screen, with a few exceptions, like Dark of the Moon Thundercracker and the Nest repaints of Ratchet, Bee, and Bone Crusher. Which is such a shame because you're finally gonna start giving these guys repaints and you choose to do them in dull black and gray for all three. I still got Bone Crusher though. And now we have Megatron and Sunstreaker, two characters that were never in the Bumblebee movie. So if I was John Hasbro, I'd get to fucking work on that Studio Series long arm. Seriously, the concept art idea opens a whole new branch of Transformers figures we can get. The expanded universe of the first three live-action movies is wild, and is pretty much what my channel is all about. As Studio Series wraps up on a lot of their Bayverse characters, now's the perfect time to go back and redefine some older characters from previous toy lines. Now, let's keep it real. Chances are, if they do remake these guys, I highly doubt they'll actually be improvements over the originals. Figures like Hubcap, Sandstorm, Hailstorm, Landmine, Mindwipe, Terradive, etc. go so hard that there's no way you can beat them, especially with modern lame-ass, broke-ass engineering. But There's definitely other characters who could use the redo. A lot of figures from the Cybertron toy line were repurposed to the 2007 toy line, then put in the comics, just heavily redesigned to make them look more Cybertronian and fit the live action aesthetic more. It would be cool to see some of these guys in their comic designs. Swindle is low-key a piece of shit, you can redo him. Matter of fact, you can redo all those one-eyed drone guys. Blaze Master's ass, you can redo him. Matter of fact, it would be cool to see a lot of old scout classes from ROTF and DOTM get redone as deluxe classes. The scale will be the same. Ah! But yeah, in summary, we can still go a long way with Studio Series, but not until you make that fucking Studio Series Q. Hasbro!
Yeah, we're not getting Q. You can lay that the fuck down. Okay? Like, we're not getting Q. It's never happening. We're not getting that ugly piece of shit, bro. No. But absolutely, I agree. We could be getting so many fucking things. And I didn't even think about, like, stuff But exactly, like, we could be getting so many fucking cool things because of this Megatron. And that is so cool. We could be getting the older figures from, like, the old movie lines that never appeared in the movies. We could be getting updates of them. That is awesome. And that is what this figure means to Studio Series and Transformers going forward. This is such a groundbreaking thing now that we're getting back to the old era of just getting fucking robots that didn't even fucking appear. And that is so fucking cool to me. That is awesome. Which brings me to this guy's awesome articulation, which begins now. So
Whoa there, buddy. Too much dip on your chip there. Yeah, sorry. So this is editor me coming in. I forgot to mention the accessories that he comes with. So let's go. So his only piece of accessory is the fusion cannon. He comes with nothing. Literally no accessories apart from the fusion cannon. Doesn't come with a ripped out matrix he took from Prime. Doesn't come with a sword. A sword would have been fucking awesome, but he doesn't fucking come with one. Doesn't come with a blaster. Nothing. Just no fucking accessories. Apart from the fusion cannon, like I said, which, to be fair, that is all he needs, you know? Again, I would have liked a sword, but hey, what you gonna do? Can't get everything you want in life.
What are you an expert in? Nothing? You have nothing.
Ah, yes. You must be this Kylo Ren I've heard of. Always running around and frantically screaming like a child. Well, it would please you to know that I will take your insults as nothing more than mere momentary lapses in judgment. But make no mistake, when this review is over, I will make you suffer.
No, not right now.
You fucking faggot.
So his head movement is really good. He looks a fair amount up and down. You can actually use a transformation hinge to make him look down even farther, and that's fucking awesome because, you know, you want him looking down upon his subordinates. So that's fucking awesome. Obviously goes 160 degrees, and you can also kind of tilt his head, but not really. His shoulders are really interesting because they do like the typical Universal thing of like up and down and, you know, all around. But then he also has a butterfly joint. But fucking better. But then he also has a butterfly joint. And this is cool because we don't get butterfly joints in Transformers all that often. But you can actually use a transformation hinge. You can like kind of untransform him, unclip that little thing from that, and then you can actually extend this out, and that gives him even more range of motion. What? Like, that technically doesn't even count as articulation, but that was absolutely fucking done intentionally. That is so fucking sick. They should be doing this shit way more fucking often. This, I love when they include the transformation stuff into the articulation. It improves it so fucking much. It's just, you can look at all these poses you can get him in, dude. It's so fucking sick. He's so photogenic as well. It's so nice looking. Check out my Instagram. I put up a lot of interesting pictures up there. Like them? Yeah, follow me. And obviously, you know, you get the typical fucking, you know, bicep swivel. You get the elbow joint, and you also get a gauntlet articulation, so that's fucking cool. That's also for transformation, but it's still cool. And then you know, the typical swivel at the wrist. But then you get articulated fingers. Now, unfortunately, you can't do a middle finger, but it's still cool. Like, you got the index finger that has 2 points, and then you have the rest of his fingers that also have like 2 points. That is awesome. You can do so much stuff with that. That is awesome. Also, you can actually get him to grip stuff. So, like, let's take this sword, for example, put it in his grip, and then you just, like, articulate his fingers around to grip it nicer. And it has a really good grip, too. It doesn't fucking fall out. That is awesome sauce. But anyway, so then he also has full range of movement in the waist. No, you know, crunching, but that's fine. Also, these little skirt pieces move up so that you can actually have him doing the full splits. He can do the full splits. Fucking amazing. Obviously goes back and forth, and that's just incredible. Then obviously, you know, you got a fucking thigh swivel, and these pieces move out of the way so you can get like a full range fucking knee joint. That's awesome. And then the ankles are really nice. Look at that serial number. Yeah. But yeah, that's fucking awesome. That's awesome sauce. But yeah, he has a full range there, and that's great. So you can get him into like some fire ass fucking poses. Yeah, it's incredible. It's such a well engineered figure in robot mode, and it looks really fucking nice. Which brings me to the transformation. I'll start off with my favorite mode, which is a fan mode. And this is basically his concept tank mode that they scrapped. It looks really good. I really like it. I did kind of modify it a tiny bit. Like, I added my own stuff to the fan mode. But it looks good. It looks cool. It looks like a Cybertronian-esque vehicle. I really like it. It looks cool. It's probably like my favorite mode, even though it's not official. Technically it is, because it's based on concept art, but yeah. So it looks really good. You can also get him into the gun mode. I'm not going to show it because I don't feel like transforming him into the gun mode right now, but you can get him into the gun mode. And that's fucking awesome. And can you stop fucking changing? Stay in your motherfucking lane. Shit. Hello. So I had to go away for like an hour because my father wanted me to help him with groceries and fucking unpacking, so that's why I'm not dressed. So I'm just gonna do these shitty fucking next to alt modes via voiceover, if that's fine with you, just to reserve some space. So yeah, take it over. Voiceover me.
So I think we are going to begin with the tank mode, so if I just transform him real quick. Oh my god, he's a tank. It's not like I just edited that part, but anyway. He is a serviceable tank, you know, nothing too special. I personally think that they could have improved vastly on this, but again, it's a serviceable tank, you know, it's pretty cool. I have one big issue with it, which I'll get to in a moment, but as you can see, he has some visible robot parts underneath, but then again, when the fuck are you gonna flip the tank over? It doesn't matter. My big issue with this figure is mostly in this area right here. Dog, that is literally his arms. That is not a turret, those are his arms. The only thing that's missing is his hands, and they just thought, oh, let's put his arms together and that'll make the turret. And oh boy, the shit piles on. Look at this. He can't even roll. He has faux wheels. I hate faux wheels. They're awful. Fuck you. I mean, the turret works pretty well. You know, it's a functional turret, but it's not very good. It's not great. So like, it's a perfectly serviceable tank, but my issue really is that there's so many more better tanks than this. And also I just feel like they didn't have to make this a triple changer. I know in the concept art it's a triple changer, but they could have just done the tank, just committed to the tank, and we could have had a much cleaner ult mode. But no, because it's a triple changer, that probably upped the price, which is why this is also a leader class. And it probably just made it so that they couldn't do as much, because they clearly put all their energy into the robot mode and just gave fuck all about the other two modes because it's a triple changer. But yeah, that's the tank mode. And now we get to the dreaded... I'm gonna be honest, in the script for this, I was gonna gaslight myself into just not believing that this even exists, because that's how much I hate this mode. I genuinely fucking hate it with all my heart. I was gonna gaslight you into just believing, oh yeah, no, that fan mode I showed earlier was the actual other mode, but I don't want to lie to you. That's how nice I am. Follow me on Instagram. But yeah, all I can tell you as a hype up for this jet mode is this was me after transforming it for the first time. Oh, you want a good alt mode? No, sir. Here we go. Here's this fucking thing. Look at that. Look at that. That's peak. No, it's not. It's fucking shit. Go fuck yourself. The jet mode's fine, I guess. I mean, on a surface level, it's a pretty cool looking jet. I mean, this is how I'd expect a Cybertronian jet to look like. But my issue is, nothing stays in place. He has this giant fucking cock-looking fusion cannon just sticking out the bottom. And oh, what do you know? It's just the arms again. It's the same issue as the fucking tank, but worse. They don't even tab in securely. They just fucking go in. I swear, it's such a loose connection, like me and your mom's pussy last night. Like, holy fucking shit, dude. Fuck is this? Nothing stays in. Nothing is tabbed in. It's not secure. They just lay there. They just lay there all day doing nothing with his fuck ass arms. It's pissing me though. I hate this thing. I hate it. This thing just hangs on one arm. It doesn't even connect to the other ones. It's not even like secure like that. What the fuck is this shit? This is awful. Awful. Awful, awful, awful. I hate it. This is a piece of shit, okay? Again, it's a cool jet mode in theory, but like they couldn't have done anything to like get rid of the fucking arms? What the fuck? It's bullshit. Like I said with the tank mode, I feel like the only justification they had for making this a leader class was it being a triple changer, I guess, and also the refined robot mode. But to be fair, it could have been refined and still been a Voyager. And it being a triple changer doesn't feel worth it because you got this fucking guy with his fusion cannon cock out in fucking jet mode, and bro isn't even worth the price from that perspective of being a triple changer. It's so bad. His arms are hanging out. It's horrible. I'm shaking my fist. The T-Rex isn't fucking happy. Neither is Godzilla or Little Shockwave. We're all fucking mad. We are all furious at this fucking delinquent. But don't you worry, because it's size comparison time. So, starting off, here he is next to my T-Rex. Marvel Legends Extremis Iron Man, my previous review, the Marvel Legends No Way Home Green Goblin, Doctor Doom. For a general female Marvel Legends comparison, here he is next to Phoenix. For a general Marvel Legends male comparison, here he is next to Deadpool. NECA Shin Godzilla, DC Multiverse Hush Superman, which is modified, so this is a kind of disingenuous comparison, but still... Hush Batman. For a general DC Multiverse comparison, here he is next to the Green Lantern, Kyle Rayner. Okay, now we're gonna do Transformers comparisons, and this is gonna be fucking intense, so strap in. Legacy Alita, Wheeljack from Earthrise, Cliffjumper for no particular reason, Animated Jazz also for no particular reason. Here he is next to an actual leader class, and here he is next to another leader class, and here he is next to another leader class type toy. Also Optimus Prime. Titan Returns Optimus Prime. Studio Series Bayverse Optimus Prime. Studio Series Bayverse Bumblebee. Voyager class Scorn. And these two actually look really nice together. I really fuck with how they look together. The Kingdom Galvatron. And these two are now my most expensive Transformers. Both of them are so expensive. Along with Green Goblin. So these three are the most expensive action figures I own. Kingdom Cyclonus, Legacy G-Axis, Siege Soundwave, Fall of Cybertron Soundwave, and Bumblebee Movie Soundwave. And these two are the only figures I own from this movie, so yeah. Animated Black Arachnia, Siege Starscream, the Voyager DOTM Megatron, and Voyager Animated Cybertronian Megatron. As always, we got Darth Vader, and finally... Kylo Ren.
Well, what has Primus gifted me with today? I wonder what will break first. Your spirit or your body?
Hey, Beth! Oh, you're fucking insane!
Please, I make a living out of hunting Starscream. And you should know, Megatron always catches his prey. I did warn you, human, and as you can see, I am a Decepticon of my word.
And that, children, was the Studio Series concept art Bumblebee movie Megatron. A phenomenal figure with tons of articulation, 2 shitty fucking alt modes, 1 or 2 good alt modes that are fan-made, and just a big steaming pile of foreshadowing for the future that is to come with Studio Series. I'm gonna take this thing off because it smells like ass and I haven't worn this since fucking December. Now, what are my final thoughts on this figure? It's just a really nicely made figure. It looks great, the articulation is awesome, it looks good with other figures, it's really photogenic, and just, it looks nice. So, while I don't like how much I paid for it, I do think it was worth it in the sense of this is going to be my definitive Megatron for years to come. I don't think I have a need for a Buckethead Megatron unless it's Yellow Park. Please make one. But yeah, no, great figure. I recommend it from the deepest pits of my soul. And yeah, so as a rating, considering everything I've said, and how good it is despite the horribly engineered ult modes. The tank is still okay, but that jet mode. It's a cool figure, so I'm gonna give it like a solid 8 out of 10. So yeah, that's my verdict. Hope you liked it. Thank you, Hoist in Hollywood, for collabing with me for this. It was awesome. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. This is REDHOOD Prime TF signing out. And happy Pride Month and Mental Health Month for men. See ya.
You know I'm just a flight away if you want